Hi, I have something special for you today. I'm going to be reading you a poem by Lawrence Ferlinghetti. Now, what makes this interesting to me personally is back when I was a teenager and a little bit beyond, when I was working as a messenger clerk or shelving books at the Will and Ariel Durant Library, I would often be found in the poetry section. And some books that I would come back often to, when things were slow, I would sneak off into the stacks and I would read a couple of books that we had there by Lawrence Ferlinghetti. I would just take the book and open it randomly and just start reading. And his poetry really influenced my own poetry and my own idea of poetics. When I went to his City Lights bookshop in San Francisco, it was sort of I made a point to go there just because I was such a fan. So today I'm going to be reading you the poem "I Am Waiting," and it comes from this book, A Coney Island of the Mind. And it's a pretty long poem, so I hope you stick with it. The poem is actually, according to the book, is meant to be read to jazz accompaniment. So the way that I'm going to read it out loud is one element, but there's also supposed to be a jazz group also playing while I'm reading. So just imagine, something like I am waiting for my case to come up. I am waiting for a rebirth of wonder. I'm waiting for someone to really discover America and wail. I am waiting for the discovery of a new symbolic western frontier. And I am waiting for the American eagle to really spread its wings and straighten up and fly right. And I am waiting for the age of anxiety to drop dead. And I am waiting for the war to be fought, which will make the world safe for anarchy. And I am waiting for the final withering away of all governments. I am perpetually awaiting a rebirth of wonder. I am waiting for the second coming, and I am waiting for a religious revival to sweep through the state of Arizona, and I am waiting for the grapes of wrath to be stored, and I am waiting for them to prove that God is really American, and I am seriously waiting for Billy Graham and Elvis Presley to exchange roles. Seriously. And I am waiting to see God on television piped into church altars if only they can find the right channel to tune on in. And I am waiting for the Last Supper to be served again with a strange new appetizer. And I am perpetually awaiting a rebirth of wonder. I am waiting for my number to be called. And I am waiting for the living end. And I am waiting for Dad to come home, his pockets full of irradiated silver dollars. And I am waiting for atomic tests to end. And I am waiting happily for things to get much worse before they improve. And I am waiting for the Salvation Army to take over. And I am waiting for the human crowd to wander off cliffs somewhere, clutching its atomic umbrella. And I am waiting for Ike to act. And I am waiting for the meek to be blessed and inherit the earth without taxes. And I am waiting for forests and animals to reclaim the earth as theirs. And I am waiting for a way to be devised to destroy all nationalisms without killing anybody. And I am waiting for linnets and planets to fall like rain. I am waiting for lovers and weepers to lie down together again in a new rebirth of wonder. I am waiting for the great divide to be crossed, and I am anxiously waiting for the secret of eternal life to be discovered by an obscure general practitioner and save me forever from certain death. And I am waiting for life to begin again, and I am waiting for the storms of life to be over, and I am waiting to set sail for happiness, and I am waiting for a reconstructed Mayflower to reach America with its picture story and TV rights sold in advance to the natives, and I am waiting for the lost music to sound again in the lost continent in a new rebirth of wonder. I am waiting for the day that maketh all things clear, and I am waiting for Old Man River to just stop rolling along past the country club. And I am waiting for the deepest South to just stop reconstructing itself in its own image. And I am waiting for a sweet, desegregated chariot to swing low and carry me back to Old Virginia. And I am waiting for Old Virginia to discover just why darkies are born. And I am waiting for God to look out from Lookout Mountain and see the Ode to the Confederate Dead as a real farce. And I am waiting retribution for what America did to Tom Sawyer. And I am perpetually awaiting a rebirth of wonder. I'm waiting for Tom Swift to grow up. And I'm waiting for the American boy to take off Beauty's clothes and get on top of her. And I am waiting for Alice in Wonderland to retransmit to me her total dream of innocence. And I am waiting for Child Roland to come to the final darkest tower. And I am waiting for Aphrodite to grow live arms at the final dismemberment conference in a new rebirth of wonder. I am waiting to get some intimations of immortality by recollecting my early childhood. And I am waiting for the green mornings to come again. Youth's dumb green fields come back again, and I am waiting for some strains of unpremeditated art to shake my typewriter. And I am waiting to write the great indelible poem, and I am waiting for the last long careless rapture, and I am perpetually waiting for the fleeing lovers on the Grecian urn to catch each other at last and embrace. And I am awaiting perpetually and forever a renaissance of wonder. Thank you for listening, and I will see you next time.